Welcome to the Bozone.
Hello and welcome back to Bozone episode 22, I think.
It's 23.
I was so close.
You were
so
very close.
Oh.
Very close. Almost had it.
Well, if that doesn't introduce you to the show, I don't know what else will. I am Tristan. Over there is my co-host, very beautiful man, very gentle.
Aw, thank you.
Zek.
Ladies and gentlemen and everyone else, as promised, as we told you we would, today we are having the PowerPoint presentation battle. I'm pretty sure it took both of us about 5 minutes to do each of our PowerPoints, and it's going to be very special, folks.
I'm just looking at mine. It's amazing.
Tristan sounds like he's got a banger, so I don't know what it is. We this will be the first time we do see each other's PowerPoints.
Oh, it's amazing.
But
I hope everything I used in it is not copyrighted.
It's fine, we'll fight them on the copyright.
Yeah, sue Zek. Anybody that's gonna see you is probably in the US and they'll have to go to South Africa to see you.
Yeah, they won't go through that problem.
But do you want to do
they won't do that.
Do you want to do the PowerPoint showdown right now or
yes, right now.
Okay, we're starting it off with a bang. So why don't you go first?
I will go first.
Alright, let's see what we have here. Ooh, beauty.
I've got graphics.
Yeah, I have them too.
Okay. Today on my PowerPoint, Star Wars and Harry Potter. The same movie? Yes.
Okay, interesting. I haven't watched either, so let's go.
Oh lord. The protagonist. Luke is an orphan living with his aunt and uncle under poor conditions. Harry is an orphan living with his aunt and uncle under poor conditions. Neither know fuck all about their real parents.
Okay, so it sounds pretty similar, but before we continue with the slideshow, which comes from which?
Luke, are you serious?
Nah.
You're gonna ask me if Luke comes from Harry Potter?
Isn't there a Luke in Harry Potter?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Isn't there a Harry in Star
slide.
Wars?
Weird old bearded guy phenomenon. Eventually, both boys meet a man from their parents' past who is old and has a beard. Obi-Wan Kenobi and Hagrid. And now Obi-Wan Kenobi basically tells Luke that he is the chosen one. And Hagrid basically tells Harry that he is the chosen one.
Interesting. I see your points there.
Cool ass stick. Luke Skywalker gets a lightsaber, Harry Potter gets a magic wand. It's basically the same.
But Ken.
And I forgot to put it in, but both can do magic.
Ah, okay.
One's got the Force, one's got actual magic. Sidekick archetypes. Dumb male sidekick, Han Solo and Ron Weasley. Smart girl sidekick, Hermione Granger and Leia Organa. Sidekick relations. Han and Leia argue a lot and then fall in love and get married for some reason. And then I'm pretty sure you know what comes next. That's right. Hermione and Ron do the exact same thing.
What a great image.
Non-human companions that aid the movie in the way of comical relief during impeccably important and serious moments and the rest of the movie and stuff. We've got C-3PO and R2-D2 and Dobby the Elf.
Interesting.
Villain moment. Voldemort and Darth Vader. Hold on, let me get my laser pointer out for this. Voldemort and Darth Vader both have a personal connection to Harry that they exploit. They use evil magic that is banned by non-evil magic guys. Both of them are really hyped up and super cool. Both of them are like he who shall not be named and evil super death guy, and everyone's afraid of him. Both of them are a good guy gone bad scenario. Darth Vader was the first chosen one, Anakin Skywalker, who was a good Jedi guy, and then he became evil. Voldemort was a Hogwarts student and stuff, and then he became evil. In conclusion, Harry Potter and Star Wars and Harry Potter are basically the same movies. I think Star Wars is cooler, and the books don't count to the scenario, and if you bring them up, I'll have you executed.
Very epic. Love the...
That concludes my PowerPoint.
The death battle.
Hey man, they made a cool thumbnail. I'm gonna use it for my PowerPoint.
Okay, how do you start this thing up again? Oh, yours was pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, I think I've got it. So then I go like so. Alright. Fuck, I think we're getting an ad.
We're getting an ad. Tristan doesn't have Microsoft 365. We're getting an ad.
Alright, are you ready?
Yes.
Cool things!
Cool things.
They are fucking epic.
You did not just do a PowerPoint and you chose the subject cool things.
I did indeed, because as you can see, they are fucking epic. First off, cool ass T-Rex. Boom.
Oh,
fucking epic. Cool T-Rex.
It is a cool ass T-Rex.
But do you know what's even cooler? Cool ass T-Rex with sunglasses.
Holy shit.
Do you know what's even cooler? Cool ass T-Rex with sunglasses shooting a gun.
Oh my gosh.
So fucking cool. Too epic. Next,
that's really
number
epic.
2. Oh shit, this fucking thing. Mug root beer. The number 2 was supposed to be mug root beer, but got cut off by the ad.
It's cut off by the ad. It's okay, we'll fix it in post.
Third, or number 3. Now this is the moment of truth. The Bozone.
No
So
way.
fucking cool. Just coolest whatever we are on the planet. JK, it's me. You know, it's me. Haha. You see, this is the Bozone. That's you. Not him. Not him.
Oh my gosh.
Then we have me. Cool ass sunglasses. He is him. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Viewers, there will be a poll for voting who had the best PowerPoint. But I think it was not me.
I also think it's me.
It's gonna. I was gonna say it's gonna be close, but it's not gonna be close. It's gonna be Tristan.
What a cool.
That was a really cool PowerPoint.
I mean, it's just the coolest. It has all of the cool things.
A PowerPoint on cool things. That's wow.
What can I say? You didn't give me a topic, so I chose the best one.
You did.
Oh, what a great start. Man, that was fun. We literally came into Discord to start, and I told Zek, listen, I've had a rough week. I haven't done my PowerPoint yet, and he's like, that's okay, just do it now. And we both took like 5 minutes to make that shit.
And it's beautiful.
It is.
It's a really... That was a really powerful PowerPoint. I'm almost crying here. I don't know if it's from laughter or because I'm like genuinely moved.
Oh, it's amazing.
Welcome to the Bozone, everyone.
Can I want to start off. I want to start us off on our actual topics now.
Do it.
So, do you remember how last week I brought up Rock Hard, and that was like in his starting stages? Well,
yes.
I have an update about Rock Hard.
Please tell me.
You know, last week I said I wasn't sure if it's like a comedy thing or something, but now I know he is so serious because there is now a supervillain on the loose. His name, Flaccid Sand.
No.
Flaccid Sand has been tormenting Rock Hard for the past week. It is an ongoing power struggle. It's like to the of Batman and Joker. It's terrifying. I'm very happy I'm not in Los Angeles at the moment.
Yeah, we'll send good vibes and thoughts and prayers to those currently caught in this clash of titans.
I don't know, man. I was so like on the fence at first where I couldn't. I thought like, is this guy just dumb with his name like Rock Hard? And then when I saw the update, my nemesis Flaccid Sand has kidnapped my sidekick Steve.
I can't.
Oh. And Steve,
on one hand, I'm glad. I'm glad Steve isn't dead. On the other hand, I'm really surprised that someone is using my nickname in high school as a supervillain name.
Flaccid Sand.
That's right.
What? Oh god. Okay.
But I'm glad to hear Steve isn't dead. That was...
No, he's alright, and I think actually Rockhard has saved him, and at the moment both Rockhard and Steve are working to try and stop Flaccid Sand.
Okay. Ooh. I've been stressing.
I want to check. I want to see what is going on in Rockhard. You can continue and I'll just give you an update.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am continuing, I guess. Aliens. Fuck yeah. Did you hear? We have planet with possible alien life?
I did not.
So, K2-18b is a planet about 8.6 times the mass of Earth. Mass of Earth. And it is in its own star's habitable zone, right? Now, apparently, scientists have found hints that can support promising evidence of life on that planet. So, the chemicals associated with life, they found like all of those on the planet, like carbon and oxygen and shit. And there are a lot of ifs and buts to their statement. But they say, like, if the readings are correct, it's almost... and there's a direct correlation between life existing and these chemicals, that there is, like, 100% almost chance that this planet could have life living, like, in the water and on the surface. That we just can't see it because we're not close enough. And that's really cool space news.
That is cool. What are the odds that they are advanced life forms, though, like us humans? If there are life forms.
Since the planet is a bit larger than ours, and the gravity is also stronger, right? So there is a chance that if life is on that planet and it is advanced at us, as advanced at us as we are, that there is like no way they could leave that planet's atmosphere because the gravity is too strong. They'll need engines and boosters and rockets and stuff that are way stronger than the things we have right now. So,
how far away is the planet?
It's like 124 light years away.
Okay, so there is they're not, I mean, they are far, but they're not that far. It's not like
that far.
Not like millions.
Yeah, it's not like millions, but even using our fastest probes that we have created today, it would take almost 200,000 years to get there.
Yeah, a drop in the bucket. That is time.
I guess, but still... It's really far away. That's like 700 trillion miles.
That means nothing to me.
What, you're gonna sail to K2... Fuck, I already forgot the name. You're gonna sail...
Hey man, if I had immortality, let's go for it.
Well, yeah.
That's why I'm always gonna argue for... If I had a choice between anything, I would choose immortality.
Sorry. Anyway, so there is definitely the possibility, a high chance of a possibility that there is life on a planet other than our own. And like $50 says they're gonna keep sending stuff there until someone definitively discovers that there is nothing on that planet and we were wrong. However, until that day comes, I am Zek, and I say, let's find some aliens.
Well, didn't we technically already find some? Didn't, like, this might have been a whole bunch of years ago now, but didn't they discover, like, bacteria or something on Mars? Like, microscopic life forms, you know? Like, something you...
I don't believe so.
I'm pretty sure they did.
Some scientists have suggested it, but I don't think anything has like proved it. That anything has came from Mars.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Sweet.
It's just, I probably read like something where they're like scientists think there are bacteria on Mars or something like that.
It could be. If there's bacteria and like the frozen water poles on Mars.
Yeah, I think it was something like that. They thought there was bacteria in those frozen water things. In the ice on Mars, not frozen water.
But yeah, I for one, I'm pretty thrilled at this idea, cause the thinking that they are aliens is just so cool.
I'm all for the idea of aliens.
I think just existing in general would be cooler if there were aliens, even though my life probably wouldn't change like at the slightest.
Mine would. I would want to go meet them, and
that's true.
Have a huge
even
alien
if it's just
orgy.
like animal stuff. It doesn't have to. Excuse me.
If they're sentient.
Yeah. Otherwise, even if it's just like animals, I would like to see them and stuff.
Yeah, it's cool. Very, very
Anyway,
cool.
Have you found an update on a rock hard situation?
I went through it, and the last thing that he's done is there was some guy chopping down trees in Los Angeles, like in the middle of the street and stuff, and he's on the hunt for that guy.
Has he thwarted him? Is he going to thwart him?
He is trying to thwart
Stop,
him.
evildoer! That tree's a protected species. And it's probably dangerous chopping down trees in the streets.
I think it is. And it's like... It's like those sidewalk trees, you know.
Yeah, sidewalk trees. I mean palm trees.
It doesn't look like a palm tree. It just looks like big-ass trees that he posted everywhere that's been chopped down.
Yeah, well, we don't want them in the road.
Yeah, so...
Someone might get hurt.
Or worse, you could hold up traffic.
Yeah. I mean, depending on where you are in Los Angeles, that could end up actually, like, threatening lives.
Man, it doesn't matter where you are in the US, that could threaten lives. It's not just like people, I don't know, the people here are so, what's it called, like, aggressive when they drive. Like if you're standing at the red light for 0.1 second after it turned to green, you better pray like that the people behind you don't rear end you. Like, it is crazy.
Damn.
There is literally always this like sense of saving time wherever on the road. It's horrible. But yeah, other than that, rock hard, and Steve has been good.
Well, I'm glad they're okay. And I'm glad they're stopping Flaccid Sand before he gets out of hand.
Flaccid Sand has a huge following. He also has merch. Wow. So
he's got merch.
We need to stop him and his goons now.
Yeah, we don't allow followers of Flaccid Sand in here. We're supporters of good. Supporters of rock hard.
Oh, okay.
We like it rock hard in here.
I am rock hard.
That's good. We are all rock hard. Every single person can make a difference by being rock hard.
I had a question. I see we still have a little time before our midway segment, and this might be a thinker. So, how do you feel about caves? I forgot.
Caves depend. If it's like a cool cave, then yeah. If it's like one of those nutty putty cave situations, I'm out. I'm never doing that.
Okay, so you don't like caves. What were your thoughts on the ocean?
I like the ocean. I'm one of those guys where in a different life I would be one of those like marine biologists that stay on the ocean floor for like 6 months at a time.
You are fucking crazy. Well then this question doesn't matter to you because the question which I wanted to ask is a would you rather? And
Okay, well you can ask it anyway.
well, I know which one you're gonna say now, so but anyway, so would you rather go into and explore an unexplored cave, like do spelunking in it, or and like you're the one that has to explore it, or go deep sea diving?
Deep sea diving.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
There's like no question to me personally, just deep sea diving.
I would not.
You'd rather go to the cave.
I don't know. The question for me is like two of my worst nightmares in one. So it's to me it's so tough, but I think I would end up going with the cave.
Well, I'll see you at your funeral. Except I won't, because we won't be able to recover your body.
Oh. Man, I don't know. The ocean, it just has this. It's this fear in me. I don't know. I can't.
I get it. It's okay.
Even if I see the ocean, I think is scary because imagine this. So let's say you go out into space or places. Let's just say space, where it's also kind of unexplored and like you can float around there and you need to breathe there, which is all fine and dandy. Like I would go to space and just float around because I know there's not really anything out there. But the ocean, on the other hand, like going down to like the point where there is no more light, like a light doesn't reach there anymore. Now you're in utter darkness. And the difference between that and space is there are things down there with you that can see, and you're just floating around in darkness and all of a sudden something touches you. I would completely shit myself. Like, and I don't know, it's just, I'm just thinking of like, I don't know what's down there. You can't see down there. It's all just horrible. It's horrifying.
Yeah, it's like those stories from the guys who do that, where they go to the bathroom or they go out of the like habitat thing and it's just an eye the size of a human staring at them.
Yeah, right there. Kill myself. I would not even give it the chance to terrify me. I would just look at it and be like, okay, I'm done. Just my heart stops. I just stop it on command.
Like, yep, that's Tristan, everyone. Gone. Been good.
So I would rather take my chances in a cave. Like, I don't mind breaking all of my bones to get out of a like little cubby hole.
I do. So yeah, that's... We'll always have differing opinions on that one, probably. And that's okay.
It's not even sharks. Like, I'm not even scared of sharks. It's just the weird things that are down there and the fact that we don't know what is down there.
Yeah, but it would be so cool seeing one of those like giant octopus things.
Man, I mean, that would be cool. Like a fucking kraken or some shit.
Yes.
I mean, I know there are like those giant squids, like they do exist. And I'm guessing that's where the like tail of the kraken came from, because in my belief is that every of these like mythological creatures and monsters and stuff that we know now as like fairy tales and whatnot, I think they all probably have some sort of connection to things that actually exist.
Yeah, psilocybin mushrooms.
What?
I'm saying my belief is that every one of those were probably dreamed up during some trip on mushrooms or something.
No, I mean, like, if you're out on the ocean for, let's say, months at a time, because obviously our boats now are much quicker. Just a simple, like, little thing for, like, the old-timey sailors, a little trip down to Africa or something from, like, Europe. It's like you're out on the ocean for a couple of weeks or months even. You're riddled with scurvy and every other disease at that point, and you look out into the water and you see a fucking big ass squid. That shit's the kraken.
Yeah. Or syphilis, like messing with their brain.
Yeah, it's... I don't know, I can see how, especially like the water-based monsters, how they became like legends on the water, because...
Yeah, maybe, but I still think whoever dreamed up the unicorn just saw a horse wrongly.
Yeah. But like I said, every like mythological creature... Not mythological, but like...
like those fantastical storybook creatures.
I'm sure they all come from something that was seen in reality.
Yeah, there's that whole theory where every culture's got a form of dragon because at some point there were dragons. Which I can't disprove, but I don't know.
Didn't they like find the dragon skull or something in like Romania?
I don't know, but that sounds like crazy.
Yeah, I'm like, it's obviously not a dragon skull. It's probably like some sort of dinosaur or some shit. But yeah, I think it was
but
Romania.
what's a dinosaur except just a dragon without fire?
Yeah.
Anyway, it's time for our mid-episode segment. Visual media review.
You go first. I don't know what I've watched recent. Oh, actually, I do.
Alright. Okay, well, I'm going first.
No, fuck you.
I'm going
you can go first.
I'm going to recommend Clarkson's Farm. And in case you don't know what that is, it is longtime Top Gear and Grand Tour host Jeremy Clarkson on his farm, doing farmer stuff like tractoring and sheeping and stuff like that. And at first I finally watched it and I'm getting into it now, and I was a little iffy because like how interesting can farming be? But I've finished season 1 today, and you know, farming can be pretty interesting. It's actually a really fun watch. There's not much to say about it, like from a a critiquing standpoint. It's funny, it's educational, it's completely uncensored, so you get like a full shot of Jeremy Clarkson birthing a lamb. And it's really cool though. Every part of it is really cool.
Yeah, I've been meaning to watch it. My parents keep on telling me when I tell them I don't know what I want to watch anymore, then they're like, watch Clarkson's Farm. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah, you should watch Clarkson's Farm. It's funny. It's good. It's about farming, which you do. Or you did.
yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah, but that's not the point.
Yeah, no, I will definitely give it a watch, and yeah, it's hard to rate something that's just meant to be interesting. It's not really like a, how can you say, like a Hollywood film or something that's like you go and watch it for the cinematography and all of that stuff.
Yeah, no, it's not really that. It's just
fun.
Farming with Jeremy Clarkson.
Yeah.
Presented by Amazon Prime.
Yeah, alright. So, my recommendation is going to be something that I did not think I was gonna enjoy. And I surprisingly did. Have you heard of White Lotus or The White Lotus?
I have heard of it, yes.
I did not think I was gonna like it, and it's pretty good. It only has 3 seasons. I don't even know how to describe the show. It's just rich people go to a resort and you follow their lives, but it's not a reality TV show. It's like I don't even know how to describe it. It's a series, but it's like they go to the resort, the White Lotus, and then let's say there's like 3 different families that they're following for the season, and it's like their week at the resort, and then there's normally something that happens at the start, like that shows you what's like the end of the week. So maybe there's like dead bodies or something. Then you're like, that captured me. I was like, I wonder what happened. And then we went through it, and then I actually got really invested in some of the characters in the show. Just going through the like most, I don't even know, like funniest, not funny, but like dumbest like struggles with themselves or with other people around them. And it's like such dumb stuff, and I'm just sitting here thinking like, these problems that these people are having are like non-problems, like things you can just sort out in a couple seconds. And it's just so dumb. And then at the end there is this like whole thing every time, but every season follows different people in a different area. And the intro song of the first 2 seasons are fucking bangers. And I watched the intros on all of the seasons just because I loved the songs. And then the 3rd season they fucking missed it. They took out the best parts of the song. Which is...
Yeah, I've heard a bunch about it like on the internet, so I might just go give it a look.
It's surprising, like I thought it's something that my girlfriend is gonna be into, like a reality TV thing, and I was like, sure, let's watch an episode. Then I was like, man, let's watch another one. It's kind of interesting. Well, yeah, it's not something for everyone. Like, there's not really action in it. I would say it's just all a drama with some like, I want to say dark humor, a bit of nudity, but I would say not really nudity. There are cock shots in like each one of the seasons. But it's like just one in the whole season, and I'm like, why?
Oh,
Every
wow.
season there's like just one shot of a cock, and I'm like, why?
Good
So,
to know.
yeah.
Thanks for the heads up.
Yeah, it's
Are they nice at least?
I don't
I'm
know.
kidding. I'm kidding.
But yeah, it's interesting show. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, it's hard to explain it. I feel like it's a whole bunch of nothing, but it's very entertaining to watch.
Yeah.
But yeah, interesting show. The music is kind of good. Characters are interesting. Yeah, that's about it.
Very nice. I'll think about it. Might go give it a looky watch.
Yeah, it's a short show. Very short. It has like 3 seasons right now.
No. Oh well. Let's continue. So, on the same topic, this happened a while ago, but I've still wanted to talk about it. There was, same topic, like we were talking about the ocean.
Yeah.
There was a lobster diver who got swallowed by a whale.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
So, this guy, Cape Cod, Massachusetts, I believe. Cape Cod, yeah, Massachusetts.
Massive 2 shits.
Massive 2 shits is a licensed commercial lobster diver, and his name was Michael Packard. So he went down and he was doing his thing. Herring Cove Beach is where he was. He was plucking some lobster, blah blah blah, and he got swallowed by a humpback whale. And he said all of the sudden he felt a huge sub and it was completely black, was his quote. And he got swallowed by a whale.
Terrifying.
And then the whale spat him out.
Absolutely fucking terrifying. That's why I do not want to go into the ocean, and that's why I am fearful for my life every time I set foot on a boat. Just because, not even of like any deep sea creatures, fucking whales.
Well, he was okay.
I don't fucking care. I would shit myself and die.
But yeah. So this guy is basically Jesus now, because I'm willing to worship a man who got eaten by a whale and lived.
Well, it wasn't Jesus that was swallowed by the whale, it was Jonas, I think. No, not Jonas. Yeah, wasn't it Jonas?
Jonas Brothers. I thought
No,
Jonah?
Jonah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's not the point here. The point is I'll worship a man who
The man is a
survived
fucking
being
prophet.
eaten by a lobster. I've been eaten by a whale. Listen, if you get eaten by a lobster, that's an entirely different problem.
Oh, that would be a sight to behold.
Yeah.
No, but have you ever seen a whale in person?
In person, no, unfortunately not. I've never had the
Those
pleasure.
things are so fucking massive. We have small whales in South Africa, and they were like 3 times the size of the boat I was on there. Like, I was just absolutely terrified because they breach all around us. And I've seen a couple like land so close to boats that I was like, holy shit, if I was in that boat, I would be shitting myself. One accidentally swam into our boat and fucking knocked the whole thing sideways. It is
Shit.
terrifying. Like, and they are the small ones. Like the ones we had were southern right whales, I think. Let me just make sure. Yeah, they're fucking ugly, and they are tiny compared to like a humpback whale and what's the other one?
Like a blue whale?
Yeah. I think, is the blue whale the biggest? Yeah, blue whale.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are tiny compared to those. And they were already massive. I literally, while I was on that boat, I had nightmares of like whales swallowing up our boat or like falling onto the boat like almost every night because of how fucking terrifying those whales were. Yeah, that's all I have to say. Like, if that happened to me, I would probably be in a mental institute, like, or not even like an assisted living facility. Like, I'm pretty sure my brain would have just shut off just from the trauma and just, I would be a vegetable. Not because anything is broken, just my brain.
If you're a whale, come on the podcast and like make a point to talk to us.
Fucking orcas that are have you seen I doubt you have, but like orcas off the coast of Spain?
No, I've never been.
Yeah, but they are, me neither, but they are starting to attack boats.
Oh, yeah, I did hear about that. That was kind of funny though.
It's not funny, man. Those things are terrifying because they are also massive. They're not as big, but I wouldn't. I don't want to be stuck in the water just feeling something bang against the boat until you're sinking.
That's fair. I don't think anyone wants that, but that is not gonna make me hate orcas.
Okay, I don't hate them. I just don't want them near me.
Fair.
But it's so strange. Like, there is no reason for them to, like, or maybe there is, but like they're not being provoked or anything. They are just literally attacking the boats. And like some of the groups I'm in for, like, when I was looking for work, a lot of them posts a lot of videos of them getting attacked by orcas, and there's even like this like orca watch group that I joined where everyone posts like, hey, saw a group of orcas in this area, steer clear if you're near. And yeah, they're like communicating on the groups to other people that are planning on like leaving the ports in Spain to like, don't go to this area.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, it's an actual serious problem. It's not like something that happened once. It's like every day not every day, but like frequently enough where there are literally groups of people dedicated to letting everyone know if
they're
good.
Go here.
Yeah.
Don't go here. Saw some killer whales. I wonder what they are up to.
Yeah, and it's stuff like, don't go here. We were just attacked by orcas. Literally, like, I've seen so many posts of, they like share their GPS coordinates and they're like, don't come here. We were just attacked by orcas. Boat is going in for repairs.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But yeah.
But at the same time, I think it's our fault, you know, because we gave them a bad rep. We called them killer whales. I think that's on us. If we start being nicer to them, I'm sure they'll start like being nicer to us.
Man, that's such a cool name though. It's not like a bad thing. It's like saying if it's a cool name, it's like when we give criminals like these serial killers, give them names like Jack the Ripper. Such a badass name. Like, why can't we call him dumb guy who killed servants of the night or some shit? I don't know. Give them worse names. Maybe then they will stop being serial killers. Or what's that one Zodiac killer? That sounds so cool.
Okay, but yeah, it does sound kind of cool. But that's not the point. I don't think we should be comparing killer whales to serial killers.
No,
You
I'm
might
not
just
comparing
accidentally
them.
get serial killer whales.
I'm just saying it's a cool name, but that put the idea into my head of like, oh, serial killers also get cool names. They should get dumb names. Like,
Maybe we should start giving serial killers dumb names. I like that idea,
Yeah.
actually.
like, I don't know why we have to give them such cool names.
You make a good point. You have a compelling argument happening here.
Hey, I might not always think, but when I do,
It's dangerous.
That's it. That's where the thing stops. I don't always think, but when I do, I don't think. Therefore, I am not.
Man, now you've thrown me off. I completely forgot where I was going. If what did I say? If you're a whale, come on the podcast to defend yourself. I think that's the last thing I remember saying that was like funny. If you're a
I
killer
really
whale,
thought, come on the podcast. We won't rat you out.
I didn't prepare much because I thought the PowerPoint presentation was gonna take longer. But we are already finished somehow. So I think my sense of time is just slightly warped at the moment.
Hey man,
But I do want to do one more topic before we finish.
Let me think. Nah, that's not a topic for right now.
Let's do front page Reddit review again. Let's do a front page. Oh,
Yeah.
I remember what I wanted to say. Pope Francis died.
Oh yeah, when JD Vance killed him.
Yeah, JD Vance killed Pope Francis. I can't believe it.
Man,
I'm
I'm
so like distraught.
I thought he was dead. I thought we had a new pope. I'm gonna be honest.
Wasn't he the new pope though?
Was he?
I think he was a new pope.
Man, they gotta put some younger people in that chair.
Well, no. When did Pope Francis become pope? 2013. So yeah, he is the newest pope.
Yeah, I guess he had a good run. 10 years. No, 12 years. Jeez.
Like 12 years as pope. He's the 266th pope. That's crazy.
Huh, I wonder who the new pope's gonna be.
They should have a new pope coming of age soon. I'm pretty sure. There's
What's the age?
a bunch of
102?
no. No. I'm not sure about how exactly popes are elected, but I'm pretty sure there's like a bunch of like cardinal contenders who do an epic rap battle, and whoever has the holiest raps will become pope.
I would love to see that.
I think if that's not how they do it, it should be.
Imagine they just like I just had the worst thought ever.
Well, now you
I
gotta
don't
share
know.
with the class.
I don't know if I want to share that one.
Share with the class, come on.
That was a little intrusive. I want to. Yeah. No. No.
Come on. Come on.
Okay, I'm gonna say it, but if you think it's not appropriate, just cut it out of the episode.
Okay.
So. Yeah, I was thinking, like, what if the way that they elected the popes was they just took all of the, like, electees or whatever, like everybody who's up for becoming pope, crucified them, and then whichever one wakes up after, like, 3 days gets to be pope.
Oh my gosh. It's not bad enough to take out of the video, but it's not good enough for both of us to agree, so I'm going to disagree with you due to political reasons.
I don't know why that thought came into my head. Maybe because
let me tell you, there wouldn't be
Easter.
266 popes. We wouldn't have gotten this far.
Maybe it's just because he died on Easter. Did he? Yeah, he died on Easter.
Yeah, he
didn't
like died on Easter. Or the day after Easter.
Oh.
And on that note, I believe it is time for everyone's favorite weekly segment, video game suggestions.
Alright. Do you want to go first, or should I?
Yeah, I'll go first. In honor of Bethesda finally remastering a game that isn't the Skyrim, Bethesda is remastering Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, which is huge, and it's already like out too.
Yeah.
They didn't really give us a warning. They're just like, here's Oblivion.
Yeah,
And
so I think what happened there was the company like gave someone the note like, oh, work on Elder Scrolls 6, but you know, the VI. And it was like a dyslexic guy, and he switched around the VI so it was IV, and he was like, huh? I'm supposed to remake Oblivion? Okay.
That's honestly more likely than them deciding to just do it. And the funny thing is, I was following the Skyblivion project very closely, right? This is the fan project to remake Elder Scrolls Oblivion in the Elder Scrolls Skyrim engine. And they were pretty close, and then suddenly this happened. But Bethesda, you know, being so cool, gave every person who was working on the Skyblivion Steam keys to play Oblivion remastered.
That is awful.
Which is pretty nice. And there's a few changes that is different from like the original Oblivion. Not a lot, but a few. At the end of the day, it's still Oblivion like you know and love it. And yeah, for that reason, I'm going to be recommending The Elder Scrolls. Because I think it's about fucking time we got a remaster that isn't their newest game just remastered again. Because I've played through like 5 different versions of Skyrim now. I want to go experience Oblivion remastered.
Yeah, no, I was shocked. I thought it's gonna be like, you remember a couple years ago when they released the GTA San Andreas remaster? I thought it was gonna be like that until I saw the videos, and I was like, oh man, this game looks good.
Yeah, it looks real good too.
They did a really good job on it. Like, I was like, the graphics are probably just gonna have a slight improvement, and it's basically just gonna be the same game, but no, it looks so good. It looks like a proper remaster.
Yeah, it is. I guess in that case it would be called a remake. But yeah, that's semantics. Elder Scrolls, everyone. Your turn.
Alright, so this is a older game. You might have heard of it, that I've been playing. It's called Dante's Inferno.
Oh yeah.
Man, what a good game. I love the old games. I know I sound like a old guy. It's just such a... It's basically like God of War, which I have recommended in the past, like the older ones. It's got like the same sort of play style, gameplay, everything. But the story is quite interesting. The graphics are still pretty good. Like, I was like, oh, this game probably had such shit graphics, and I was shocked to see that they're pretty decent. And it's just such a badass game. Like, literally the opening fight is you're fighting death and you take his scythe. That's just so cool. And then you just go into hell and beat up all of the hell big boys, like, of every layer. And I have to say, the fights are quite challenging. Or not the fights, like all of the boss fights are really challenging. Like, there have been a couple where I've had to restart the fight because I just get my cheeks clapped. It's a pretty good game. There was something else about it. Oh yeah, the enemies' designs are also just so cool. It's like, I don't even, like, new games, I just feel like they don't have that same, like, uniqueness to them. Like, sure, I'm saying it's like God of War, but like the enemy designs, the level designs, everything is just so unique that it doesn't feel like the same game, even though everything you do in there is basically the same as God of War. Only bad point about it that I want to give is there's a lot of quick time events, and some people are a fan of that, some people aren't. I'm on the fence about it, but you know, it is what it is. Dante's Inferno, it's I don't even know what year game it is. Let's see. Dante's Inferno video game.
And for those who are confused, it is not based off the book.
Yeah, it's loosely.
Oh, well, I can say God of War is loosely based off Inferno, and it would make sense.
True. A lot of things are loosely based on it. It was released in 2010. I'm surprised. But yeah. Good game. 96% of Google users like this video game. Yeah. It's alright. It's decent. Very fun. Very intriguing. I know I played it when I was much younger. Obviously, like, probably around 2010. Yeah, I remembered it from back then, and I was like, you know what? I want to play that game. And yeah,
hell yeah,
it's good.
Well, I believe that would bring us to the end of our video.
Oh wait, one more thing. It is not available on PC. It's only available on PS3 and Xbox 360. I don't know if you can play it on the like newer gen consoles, like the what's it called? Like, I know like on the new Xbox you can like play all of the original Xbox and 360 games. So I don't know if you can do it with that game, but yeah, if you don't I'm just letting people out there know if they don't have a console to play it on, you might have a hard time to play it. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, good luck to everybody who's gonna try to.
You can play it on PC. I'm playing it on PC. You just have to sail the 7 seas a bit, that's all I'm saying. In Minecraft.
In Minecraft.
Yeah.
Oh shit. That's what I forgot. I wanted to recommend. I was gonna review the Minecraft movie.
Oh, you
How much
watched
time
it?
we got? Yes.
Okay, we have enough time.
We got.
Listen, this is our show. We can make whatever time we want.
That's true. Okay. Let me just Google something. 45 brand deals. What type of movie gets 45 brand deals? It had 45 brand deals. Like, I'm gonna preface this by saying I don't think movies should only be about making money. I think there should still be some artistic value in them. And 45 brand deals kind of goes against that. A little bit. Feels like it's all just money, greed, brah. But also, I watched the Minecraft movie, and I was entirely right. The characters were stupid, the story was silly and nonsensical. There was it was very loosely Minecrafty. Honestly, you could have made the same movie without putting them in Minecraft. However, unlike Borderlands, and a lot of movie theaters were destroyed during the making of this film.
Oh, I love that.
However, unlike Borderlands, which made me depressed and never want to watch a movie again, they did did the bad movie in a way that I enjoyed it, where they were completely self-aware of what was going on. And it shows. They knew they were making a piece of shit movie. Everyone knew they were making a piece of shit movie. And because of that, they don't really try and force seriousness. And there's random dance and music sequences in there. It's not a musical, but they've got songs.
Hell yeah.
And there was enough relation to Minecraft so that it didn't really bother me. But it still bothers me a little bit. They could have tried harder to make a movie about Minecraft. But I enjoyed it. I walked out of the theater with a smile because I knew that, at the end of the day, I actually enjoyed watching that movie. So, yeah, this is not a hate speech. This is an acceptance speech. Thank you, Minecraft.
Man, I wish I could watch it. I went over to where the cinema is nearby us, and it's closed down. It's been turned into a pickleball court.
Oh, wow.
And the next closest one is an hour away, and I was like, ain't no way I'm doing that right now. So I was like, I'll just wait until I can watch it.
Yeah, I'll just wait.
I would love to watch it, but not that much.
That's a really good metaphor for society right now, where movie theaters are being turned into pickleball courts.
Yeah. Hey man, I don't know what it is about pickleball, but everyone here is like, hey, do you play pickleball? Have you heard of pickleball? And I'm like, what the fuck is that? Is it some sort of inside joke? Because I honestly didn't think it was a real sport. I thought it's those who know type of thing. And I was like, I at first thought everyone was joking when they're talking about pickleball, and maybe it was some sort of sex euphemism, or Like they're just having orgies or some shit like that, and
Yeah.
yeah, no, it's actually
I
a
wanna-
real thing.
I'm gonna talk about that next episode because it is interesting to a degree.
Yeah, I'll also
But for
talk
now-
more about it next episode.
For now, we gotta give him the outro.
Alright. Well, it was lovely seeing you all here, or not even seeing you, just having you here. That's it for this episode. I think, Zek, give them the links.
You can find us on YouTube and Spotify as The Bozone. You can find us on X and Instagram as Legit Bozone, and you can find us on our subreddit at The Bozone. Thank you for listening.
Let's go. Chicken jockey.